Your Footy Fanatics FC.
Here's my thing. I took psychology, and that's called deflection.
I'm not taking none of y'all serious. I'm not taking any of y'all serious.
No, honestly, he's world class.
Dude, my guy is Dookie Sauce.
Fanatics FC live from NYC, and we is missing Kiko.
He missing. He going missing.
Oh,
The moose
man.
knuckle's gone.
The moose knuckle is gone. Kiko with the leggings. Don't worry, Kiko. We didn't leave you out. We shouted you out. Kiko with the leggings, man.
Yo, last time we had a question from what part of Queens? Yo, you gotta say Jackson Heights, bro.
We did have a question there?
Yeah. One time you said live from Queens, and then she was like, "What part of Queens?"
Yeah, live from
Jackson
Jackson
Heights.
Heights. Nah, him.
Astoria.
34th and 94th. Come see me.
Astoria,
ISO
31st and
45.
Broadway. 31st
Worldton.
and Broadway.
Worldton.
No cap. Our colors were like your hat.
For real?
Yeah, it was
40. Now I'm 41st and Broadway, Astoria. Right,
okay.
right behind Steinway at the Pollos a la Brasa at the corner. Ooh. Used to go get the rotisserie chicken. Shout out New York, man.
Pan de Bono.
Where should be from?
Should be from
Laurelton. Springfield Gardens.
Springfield Gardens.
Valley Stream.
He's on the
Ormond
N4.
Boulevard.
He's on the N4.
Ormond
Q5.
Boulevard. Just made the cut from Queens.
Hook Creek.
Them men liars. Where Kiko from?
Long Beach.
Carol Ave.
He's from Long Beach, no?
I don't. Kiko?
Yeah, he said he was from Long Beach.
I don't know where Kiko from. I don't
know
think
where he
so.
from.
And then he moved to Valley Stream, and he was like,
Where Lasso from? Let's not talk about that man, fam.
Barcelona. He's
Barcelona.
from. I mean,
He a
Manchester
fan
United.
today. He
Wait, that's how it sucks.
he was clapping in the chat.
So was Shippy.
Boy.
Shippy wore his jersey, where his pom poms
I
today.
was loving that.
Yo, big up the cast, right? Big up everybody we mentioned. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Like, comment, subscribe. About to get this show rolling, and we got BCast in the building, live from Jackson Heights, and you got your man D Ships in the building. He looking a little hot. I don't know if he's happy or not. BCast obviously he's not.
I could care less.
We have a picture right here of BCast right now that you're staring at. He was crying last week, and he's crying this week. It's been a rough week for BCast.
Why has it been a rough week?
It's a bipolar week. You just got clapped 4-0 by a team
Who
that just
cares? That's why my whole comment last week: little clubs and big clubs. Think Real Madrid gave a fuck about today's game?
You should.
You should. It's a
the
Clasico.
Clasico.
It's a Clasico when we're in 10 points ahead.
Boy,
no
still.
Benzema.
Oh.
We just came off a high of winning a fire game
Boy.
to play
What do
against
you mean no
Barcelona.
Benzema? So, like, here's my
That's
thing,
sad.
right?
That's sad.
Let's
No
break
Benzema.
this project down. Like, first of all, big up the Clasico,
But when
right?
Messi leaves the team, Messi's the greatest.
Yeah, but it's Messi. Shout out Benz, but like,
Benz is the most important. How many times did Vinicius get the ball and got inside the 18,
no, but
lifted his head up and saw nobody?
look, this is why I want to get to it. To be real, if both projects are obviously under construction,
Yeah.
right? But it seems like Madrid always had the better option. All the men that played for Barca have been out, right? Like the actual stars. You was left with scraps, and then now you had to build the team off of free agents and cheap transfers. So technically, I feel like Xavi, ever since he took over in the past, what is it, 135 days, 134 days,
3-4
whatever it is,
months.
I said that.
he turned the club around into a better project than what Carlos practically doing.
No,
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Because I
Granted-
guarantee
I mean, obviously, if you're in 10th place, anything is upwards.
that,
No,
but that's not even
That I agree with you.
true.
You're in 10th place. Anything you do, Ole looked amazing when he was in 10th place and took over Man U.
But
Feel me?
But you
Just-
can also go downwards. He could also came
yo,
in and
but
it
how
could have
much more
got
downwards
worse. It could have got worse. They were terrible before. Remember,
they
think about when he
like
came.
actually looked bad.
Bro, they were
Because like now
8-2.
they're progressing in the Europa.
No, they were
League.
also very hurt.
Were they?
Barca was very hurt.
Nah,
I'm
I'm not.
hurt.
The only thing they really added during this offseason that really changed him up dynamically was Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, Adama
Every-
Traore.
Torre, but
Ferran
he didn't even
Torres.
play, he didn't even have to play today.
Yeah, but like this man
Dembele was
Aubameyang-
hurt.
Aubameyang really
Dembele's a big piece of what?
and yeah, Dembele was a major improvement. Like these players are starting to step up to what their actual
Pedri
potential
stepping up.
is. Pedri, and then they got to get Javi.
I remember I said that. I said it on that podcast and I said it online a couple times on those Instagram chats I've been, and they started roasting me when I said Barca did right transfers. They did right business moves.
I mean, and
Everybody's like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" That's what I'm
but
talking
is
about.
it better than the Madrid project right now? at the
No,
moment?
it's never.
Granted, Madrid is facing
But really-
Real in the semis.
But what's the Madrid project though? We're talking about one player. That's a project. We're
That
talking
is
about
also
Haaland
true.
being a pro.
Bro,
That's why
bro,
when
we're
I hear
also-
Real thing, I'm like, cool, yeah, you're gonna get Haaland, but you still got Cruz, who, listen, one of the goats. His legs are gone. Modric is gonna be what next year? 37.
Yeah, but he not aging.
They age, bro. They're getting.
I don't think.
Camavinga is a great offseason.
But is he
pickup with
enough? Mbappe is not a. I'm telling you, y'all gonna get Mbappe, and you're gonna be better, obviously, but you're not gonna be. I think top
Today
three.
with Mbappe on our team, that we don't lose that game.
Not, bro, you didn't lose the game because of what happened up front.
Yeah, we did.
You lost the game in midfield.
What do you mean?
Busquets was looking back to 2010.
Yes, Barca's
De Jong
midfield
was
did
playing around
dominate
you.
more, but Real had chances too.
Yeah, but yeah,
But how many chances did Barca
The
have?
defense was.
And
bro,
defensively,
defensively was
yo,
sham.
y'all are sham. The two fullbacks are
We
cooked.
just, to be honest, Alaba had a bad game because the first 3 goals were all his fault.
Your right back had to come off at halftime. Militao looked like his head was gone. Yeah, he could have gave. You saw the one where he almost did a Pepe, where he almost threw over. I forgot who it was. I know you remember that play.
It was
He almost threw him over. He was just angry.
Yeah,
I'm like,
So do you think?
Forlan.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Madrid has to build up from the back
But
up.
no, but it's because we have a different way of
because
doing
Benz
business.
is aging too.
We have a
man.
different way of doing business. We're not in a situation that Barca is.
Mm-hmm.
We literally could just go buy players right now and be Gucci next season. There's no rebuilding around Madrid.
But what's good? All right, to win Champions League, do you think Mbappe is enough next season to
Yeah.
compete with City,
Yeah,
Liverpool?
yeah, 100%.
to-
100%.
One player, Mbappe,
Yeah.
is enough.
Yeah, 100%.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
I don't think so. I don't think.
I think Alaba needs maybe Mbappe and Rudiger on the free. Yeah, that's a great summer. And then to start to rely on now on Camavinga and Valverde to use.
I wouldn't get Rudiger. He's too expensive.
But if you're getting it for the free, you're coming up. You got to look at it. Look
Nah,
at
you're not
Barca.
coming up on wages.
Yeah,
He's
but-
not making less than 400.
He's probably gonna make about
350.
350. Yeah,
Right now, he's not taking nothing less than 400.
but nobody's gonna offer him that.
Chelsea is already.
Nah.
But they're not. They're going through.
I mean,
the
they can't
rut.
anymore,
They can't anymore. So no other club, unless you're Man United, just dumb and just buys people for no reason.
which they do.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're dumb and you're gonna do that, that's a perfect way to say it. But I don't think no man is gonna come in and spend 400.
To me, it's like it comes off as little. I don't know. I can never say that the Barca project right now is better than the Real project
I just feel like
because they had a good 3 weeks.
Yeah, but listen, that's granted. The summer they're making their own. They're already on top of it.
There you
Christensen
go.
on the free.
There you go.
They're
It's
even
not
trying to
over
get
yet.
I can't
Aspi-
pronounce.
Aspi-
Just say Aspi. Just say Aspi.
I can't pronounce the man's
Aspilicueta.
name, bro.
Aspilicueta.
We just call him Dave. That's what they say. They say his name is Aspilicueta. We'll just call him Dave, but it's Aspi. Just call him Aspi.
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 Caesar.
Preta.
Or Cesar, something like that.
Say
Or
something.
even
Cesar Aspi.
man's from Milan, Kessie.
Kessie.
Getting
Kessie
ready.
going to
That's
Barca.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. These are transfers that you cop them on the free, and they're better than what you currently have. So to build a project up,
Well, exactly that's my point. What we have is currently better. If we just buy one player, our team would exponentially grow.
I really don't.
Barca
truly believe-
still needs to rebuild.
because Vinny is not far off from Mbappe.
So imagine a better Vinny.
Okay, but then that's like saying up top when United went and got Sancho, we thought the world would end.
Sancho's burning up right now. He's cooking up.
No, I know. I know what you're saying, but it's just Sancho. You thinking okay with Sancho, Rashford, Ronaldo? That's a link up of
Yeah,
tree.
but Rashford shit the bed this year.
You don't know if man them could shit the bet next season
Exactly.
too.
So neither can those purchases that you're gonna have the summer. You don't know.
But
Maybe
you're-
Kessie stinks up the joint, doesn't play bars. Where's he gonna play first of
Yeah,
all?
but they're not only getting one player; they're getting several players.
I hear
That's
you.
what I'm trying to tell you. You're just going for Mbappe and just putting in the bank.
I
I
just
just
think-
Mbappe.
I just think this window that they just had right now, they did great. I don't see them doing better. I don't see them having a better window than they had before. Who are they really gonna get that's gonna dynamic? The midfield is solidified. It's Frankie Pedri and Busquets.
Christensen, I think, will improve them. Christensen will improve them.
In depth, but
Nah, he'll come
depth,
in. He'll come in.
who's he gonna bench?
What do you mean? He'll bench. He's better than Eric Garcia. What? He's better than PK, if you ask me. But
I think he's better than Araujo.
He's better. I mean, Araujo's a good player, but
Araujo's solid, but he's not so solid. Him or Christensen.
yeah, I mean, bro, Christensen been one. He's been
That's what I'm
one
saying,
of
like,
the
Araujo's
most
Christensen,
solid,
I
but-
don't think does anything to the team. Ericsson maybe.
You said who?
What's the center back from Chelsea?
Christensen.
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 Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were talking about the Danish player.
Oh yeah, nah, he doesn't.
He is Danish. Christensen's Danish. He's
Yeah,
Danish.
Christian, he's Danish. You
No, the
thought
other-
Christian Eriksen.
Christian
Christian
Eriksen.
Eriksen. That's why I kept saying the same. I'm like, her?
But the thing with like when I look at two projects, yeah, you're right. Barca right now, they're still not better than Real. Like they had a great performance, but if you throw Benzema in there, I don't think they're gonna love him. But the style of play, it was
It would
clear.
be more of an
I
attacking
think your
threat.
biggest
Yeah.
problem, and he's a GOAT, and you always bring his name up in managers. Ancelotti, I think, is past it, just like Mu is past it. Mourinho's past it. When Ancelotti's there, I see him. Y'all are getting bopped around, and I see him just doing this, some random this. what are you doing, bro? You need like do you like even when things are good? Does Ancelotti have a style of play, like a identity? Xavi, we know what we're getting.
What's in the chameleon's identity?
But it's easy to say you
turns
adapt.
into whatever they need to be turned into.
Nah, but
That's Carlos. That's
what was your identity against PSG besides the 16
counterattack.
16
High
minutes?
pressure and counterattack.
16 minutes got you through that Champions League. You can't
lie that the Real didn't play PSG in the first 15 minutes.
Of
Real played the game of the second leg.
They play well. They play well,
but that goal, the goal where Donnarumma gifted changed.
That
the game.
changed it. It wasn't
because and to be honest, as a Madrid fan, I should fear upcoming Chelsea.
Why?
But
Chelsea's not upcoming. Chelsea's squeaking out results. Last 2 results. Chelsea do last 2 results.
Bro, all you have to say,
in the last second.
All you gotta say is look at the situation the club's in.
Is a big win.
But look at
but you don't respect Real though.
I don't respect who?
You don't respect Real.
No,
the reason
you're not getting what
that's
I'm saying.
That's what you said. Fear. If I was a Real Madrid fan, I would feel Chelsea. I was like, why would I feel Chelsea if they're barely squeaking by Newcastle?
I wouldn't even say it because the situation the club's in, for them to be unbeaten, and mind you, not just unbeaten, winning games in
what
this
does that
run.
got to do with Real though?
No, but I'm just saying. You're saying we're squeaking out result. Like that, I would just take aside. Chelsea over 2 legs. If I'm looking at the Real team, I'm just looking.
What does it mean over 2 legs?
Because we're gonna play over 2 legs.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It's there for the take. You're there for the take.
So are you?
The only threat is Benzema. Honestly,
you think you could last? You think you could last 180 minutes with Benzema and Vinicius attacking?
We did.
You got baby Vinicius.
We did. But
and how much it was? And what was the score? What was the score of the total?
You remember the first leg? I know you remember.
What was the score?
It could have been more.
What was the score?
It should have been more. But
tell me the score.
The Real project, I think, it's not as pretty as it is where people say Mbappe and now it's the promised land. The coach, I think he's got to go, and I think the midfield needs refreshing. Yeah, you got Camavinga, and I think Valverde has a part to play, but there's something that's missing there because Kroos, I think his legs are gone. Modric is gone, but his legs are gone.
They need another Modric.
Another controller.
Remember they say Modric was the worst signing that year? He got rated as the worst signing that year.
That first season.
Then he went on and kicked Man U out. That golazo.
Oh, yeah. Off the post.
The green jerseys.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we saw Man U in the...
It was him.
And that's the last time we saw Man U in the Champions League.
Stop it,
I forgot you guys had that other win.
At Old Trafford?
Old Trafford.
It was bent it.
Yeah, it was him. And then 1-1.
And then the Nani got the red card
Nani
for
got the red card.
No reason.
Yo, that was low-key the start of his career for Real.
At Real. I always rated him at Tottenham. I was like, yo, this guy's a baller.
No, it was just the Man U tie. Because we tied what? We tied them 1-1 over there.
Uh-huh.
Danny Welbeck with the header. We was up 1-0.
Cristiano with the header, you mean?
No.
Cristiano, when he did Welbeck scored? Welbeck scored.
Welbeck scored to tie the game for us.
Yeah.
Or we were up 1-0 and then
I'll never forget Fergie after he was screaming at Patrick Evra he was like, how can you not jump with him? And then I looked at the replay and then I saw
ain't no way he was jumping with him.
He was like, saw Cristiano's head at the post.
Ain't no way he was jumping with him.
And then the second game was that when y'all
what was the score though?
1-0.
It was a couple goals, like 3-1.
It was a couple goals.
I think
it was one.
We got it was a tie and we got knocked out off the draw thing.
Away, I don't remember.
Away goals. We lost over away goals. And we were smoking y'all that game.
I thought that was the best Real team we ever had.
In names.
For real?
For some reason, they didn't click, though.
Y'all didn't even win that year, though.
Nah.
Who won was Barca, I think.
Barca and Juve went to the finals that
year. Yeah, because Dortmund knocked out.
No, Dortmund didn't knock us out.
Who knocked y'all out? Won that year? Right? 12-13?
The green year was also the year that we had Chicharito.
The green?
It was the white and royal blue shirts and then the green away jerseys.
I'm trying to remember who won that year.
Which year? Which season we talking about? What numbers?
Just look it up.
2013.
Now that he brought it up, now I'm annoyed that I don't know it. So
if you're talking the year Nani got the red, Bayern won that year.
How do you know that?
12-13. That was Bayern won that year.
That Nani call was terrible too. It was a bad call.
It wasn't a red.
Yeah, we got cooked. We need VAR at the time.
Typical.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been there.
It wasn't a red.
But what are you talking about?
Two Champions Leagues we shouldn't have lost. The Bayern tie and then that tie.
But mind you, does Real even do projects?
No.
Or they
just
reboot.
We just press
reset.
Just hold the button for 5 seconds.
Speaking about another project, right? We gotta talk about the Arsenal project because BK's did something. I mentioned anything you at 10th and moving up is a good look thing, right? But
Yeah, of course. Look at Conte. He got the bush. He got the
but
bush.
like, is Arsenal right now really the top 4 team? Because granted, honestly, to me, my best project right now has been West Ham. You're fighting for top 4.
Go before that. Before that, what were they fighting for before that?
Relegation.
Fighting for
Now
survival.
you're fighting for top 4 and
quarterfinals of Europa League.
you knocked out Sevilla, the GOATs of Europa League, and on top of that, you're literally still in the race for top 4. So to me, my favorite project so far in the Prem and in football in general is the West Ham project, because like I gotta big up Moyes for that.
Yo, West Ham is overrated. To the
It
max.
can't be overrated.
So how many projects are we gonna rate in the Prem? We obviously rate Liverpool and City, right?
Those are not
But
projects.
the project,
mean
but
Those
they're
are projects
upstairs.
that have been built.
But yeah, that's
yeah,
not.
but that's a project.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this season, because
This
United this
season.
season was a project. Let's go get Sancho, Varane,
And
Ronaldo
to win.
to win. You thinking we win in the
So
title?
what was the if-then statement? If that's
So
a
that
project.
if we talking about the
I see.
you
That's
know what I'm
a
saying?
Statement.
when we
Poor
talk about the
statements.
United project, that's a fail. It's a big
Fail.
F.
Fail.
It's a big F. Who
Is
else
it a
was
big
another
F?
big
Another
F?
pro-
Leicester, big F.
Leicester's a F.
Took a F.
Leicester.
Actually, rate the project.
Chelsea F.
Chelsea project.
Chelsea
F. where?
has Chelsea a F.
What was? Would you even say
Well,
it's a
I
project?
can't. But I gotta wait till the end of the season, because
I'll give him a C plus.
I'll tell you why.
Maybe a B.
Oh, why do you-
minus.
120 for Lukaku.
That's
why.
a project, though. What do you consider a project?
Because I'm gonna tell you, we knew you guys won the Champions League, right? Granted, you guys are still in
They're
the,
about
in
to
the
lose
last
right now
8,
to the next one.
and then you guys are in the last 8. You guys are in the semifinals of the FA Cup, so technically, and you guys lost the Carabao final, right?
Yeah.
That was right? It was and Chelsea. So I gotta give it to Tuchel. He went far with the project, so I can't say he did bad. But
Far?
Lukaku was.
What do you mean
Lukaku
far?
was supposed
Enough
to.
of this Tuchel shit. What do you mean far?
He went
He won
far.
a lucky Champions League and then hasn't done anything else with any team ever.
No, but you gotta understand. He took.
You
him
rate
to-
PSG?
Ever.
You rate PSG? Do you rate PSG?
I thought the year that Tuchel had him, they played the best football.
There you go. So that's one check right there.
But did
You
they
won
win
a Champions
anything?
League. Another check right
Did
there.
they? How much money did they spend?
They only
Is that a
bought.
successful
He
year for PSG?
he only
Nope.
bought. Man, actually, he didn't buy Mbappe. He didn't sign Mbappe. He didn't sign Neymar. So the most of the money wasn't from him. So mind you, he's at PSG. He didn't even spend that much bread. He took them and took them to the highest point they had.
What do you mean?
He didn't sign Neymar. He didn't sign Mbappe.
So he inherited them.
He did.
Okay, so that's better.
What do you mean? He didn't spend the money. Is what I'm saying. So people.
Yeah, but look how many.
you can't
coaches
throw
they
he spent
inherited
money.
At those players that they can't win with them.
And honestly, what
And
would
neither
you?
did he though. So like, what are we talking about?
But the thing is, with Tuchel, he was the only coach that got very near to that. Like let's be honest, that Bayern final that was all PSG written on it. Like I don't even know how they lost. That's just. I don't want to say that's luck, but that's just
That's not.
that's ball. That's ball. Like
That
but
happens. That happens.
They were the better team.
In the
There's
game.
games where you be like, this team is the better
Atlanta was a better team than PSG. They won last second in the Champions League round, right? Yeah, forget about that.
team. Because come
That's
on,
crazy, bro.
You're, you're crazy.
Atlanta play outballed them for
Yeah,
179 minutes. PSG had one good minute and scored 2 goals, and that's a fact.
I hate them, but they literally scored in the last second goal.
And they made it.
But
to the
still, they got through. They got through.
and they went and played the top dogs that won
But
it,
you-
and they were the
And
better
they,
team.
and they didn't get through.
It's
Don't
because Triple Motang tried
So
to
if-
back
so-
heel something
so-
in the last minute.
And so if PSG
And
so
Manuel
good,
Neuer was
so
on
PSG
crack.
was so good during this guy's era, Tuchel's shit. Why did they almost do the same thing the year after that, with less talent?
They didn't. The thing is,
the year after,
Yeah.
he left.
the
Yeah,
year
when he
got
left.
sacked. I
He
feel
got
like the
s-
year he got sacked because he wasn't even.
It was
He got
sus.
sacked in December.
It was
in Christmas.
Yeah, it was
Sus.
unfair to him.
It was
But-
super
sus.
unfair, and
Okay,
everybody
but
knew
who
that.
But who came in?
Poch,
And what he do?
nothing.
Got knocked out.
Took almost the same thing.
No, he didn't
Took
take
them
to
almost the
final.
same thing. What did they lose
Semis.
to last season?
Semis.
Semis.
They
Yeah.
And they lost to City.
Spanked up.
But they
I'm not
took out
taking-
Bayern Munich though. That's respectable.
Yeah, but
He's still. You can't compare Tuchel to Poch. I think Tuchel's above him because I just think even with Spurs,
He's above him so much, but they almost got the same exact results.
that's my thing about Tuchel though, bro. Like, you're in the final of the Carabao Cup. You're in the semifinal.
I just think
of the
this
FA Cup.
narrative that's just hyping up Cucho.
We'll
bigger
So
than-
if he beats Madrid,
okay.
and goes to now. So you
Xavi just beat Madrid, so
No,
we're
no,
putting
hear
him
me
on a
out.
pedestal
No,
too.
let
Let
me finish.
me finish.
if he beats Madrid and now he's in the semifinal of the Champions League, that's 3 semifinals he's been to in the past 3
In a
years.
row. in a row.
Oh my god.
That's big,
You know what?
fam.
Actually, forget the quote.
Oh
what
my
would it take
God.
for you to be like, you know what?
If you,
I rate you.
yeah.
What would it take?
Compete with Liverpool. Compete
I agree, but
compete with City and Liverpool because you're getting the money to do that. So compete with them. I'm not telling you to win it, but you're in third place.
he's not
but you're
far off though. He's 9 points.
Bro, you're taking Chelsea or Pool right now in the game.
You know what's funny? We haven't
Played
lost to them all
and they-
season.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking Chelsea.
Bro, it's not. I want them in the
Liverpool,
big
Chelsea.
final.
Who you taking?
I'm taking Chelsea. We should have beat them in the final.
That's hard.
No, but all right, BK, you watched the Carabao Cup final?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you see? We should have beat them.
Luis Diaz was busting.
He had a good game, but you saw. I mean, listen, we're talking
Mo
about
didn't hit the
individual
post?
games. Mo was locked up. Free him, by the way. He's locked up.
stop
Free him.
He's been hitting posts too much.
Rudiger had him in chains, boy. Nah, but I wouldn't rate the Chelsea project yet. It's not. He's not
but
even,
we could break the Barca project and the Real Madrid project.
nah.
Because if Real Madrid goes to the finals and they just won La Liga, what are we gonna say about their project then?
They bro didn't.
I think we should just rate the project regardless.
As of
because
right
at the
now,
end
what
of
would
the
you
day-
say?
The end of the day, I feel like Roman was targeting to win a Prem as
Mhm.
well, not just the Champions League. That's the same thing with us.
Something
we needed a
domestic.
title. We didn't care what it was. Obviously, the Prem to us. If you realize the English teams really be gunning for the Prem more than they gun for Champions League. Like to us, the Prem is like massive.
Is everything.
So like, I feel like
I think Arsenal's.
I can't judge y'all yet because y'all still in. Because if y'all get more silverware and they could pull the Carlo, win everything but the La Liga.
But as of right now, you're saying C plus.
As of right now, I take that back. I can't judge Chelsea right now because the project ain't over.
Pending.
They
Arsenal
ain't getting any
upped it.
better though. They ain't getting any better.
I think. wait.
Chelsea getting better?
Bro, yo, are we not getting better? But have you
Tell
seen
me you're getting
Everton?
better.
Look at Lampard's team with Everton, or look at Lampard's team when he was there at Chelsea, and look at the team now.
I feared more Chelsea when Tuchel first took over than the Chelsea now.
That fair enough. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Because
That's a
when
good
they-
point.
when they-
I
So-
prefer
so-
how they
so-
played last season than how they are now.
So answer me now this. Who do you fear? You feel obviously fear more the last year's team. So how are they progressing?
So it's tough to say with this season because mad shit has gone down. You added a piece that I don't think helped. Lukaku,
But
I
that
don't
does-
think
but
helped.
That's cool. Like of course they're going through some crazy ass situation.
And
any
that
club has
that
ever-
plays a factor. That
but
has
it's
to
not-
play a factor.
That's just coming up with excuses.
But that's not coming because
yes, it is.
they
You're
haven't
coming up with an
lost.
excuse.
They've won. They've won in this period. So they're not
What
looking
have
at
they,
it as
okay,
excuses.
What have they won?
No, they're winning game. Bro, they're unbeaten
1-0.
since January.
1-0.
That's Chelsea. That's Mourinho.
89
1-0.
Havertz.
Win. 3 points is 3
3
points.
points.
3 points is 3
3
points.
points is 3 points.
3 points is 3 points. What did everyone love Chelsea for? Boring Chelsea. Cool, we'll take that. We love that. It's 3 points. 3 points is 3 points. I'll take it. But the thing with Tuchel, I agree with you. You say when he first came in, but it's fresh, so everything looks better when you first come in. But I still think if you back him, he can compete, like you say. If you want to really rate him, he will compete with Pep and Klopp. And
because
I think
I still got a young ass squad, bro. God,
there's still ways to go.
The
There's
team
still
is
ways to
young,
go.
and there's still players coming back on loan with full form. Like it's.
I think Chelsea's project is hindered. That's
Add next season, Broya. Add next season, Conor Gallagher.
it. Okay, now remove Rudiger.
Nah,
Remove
it's a big piece.
Christensen.
That's a
remove
big piece.
Your,
That's a big
your
piece.
vet, Aspie.
Nah, the
Remove
vet.
Thiago Silva.
You'll be there.
Thiago from Southampton. Yeah.
Another one. You even know. You ain't know.
Gallagher's on loan now.
He's on loan.
He's on loan too.
And there's a
Don't
third
know.
player too that's killing it.
Cole, but he's in the championship, so y'all see
No,
him
there's
soon.
somebody else. in the
Yeah,
league.
Billy Gallagher.
Billy Gilmore, another. His
Billy
his
Gilmore.
loan was alright
Said
though.
Billy
Where is that from?
Billy Gallagher.
That is
Nah,
just
but
so
we
wild.
need. You know who we need.
Bro, that's so American. That's just
Who is that
American.
from? Why do I
as
feel like I
hell,
know
bro.
somebody like that?
Wow. Anybody that was
Billy
watching this,
Johnson.
we
Billy-
apologize for the inconvenience.
Billy
that you
Johnson.
guys
Billy
were.
Gallagher,
Yeah,
what?
Billy-
America.
Bro, that's so
God bless
Midwest
America.
thing, bro.
That's
That's like where the tornadoes be at, bro. Like, you just bugged out,
The
bro.
tornadoes.
Yeah, like that was a minute. That was a
Billy-
minute.
Because Billy Gilmore is so much more English.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the
OD.
same
It's
shit.
OD. Gallagher's mad Irish, but like,
What you
yeah.
mean?
That just sounds like a pub out here or something. Like,
Gallagher's.
Yeah, we out to Gallagher's. You know, but
Gallagher's headquarters.
You gotta. I give Arsenal's project right now though. We used to shred it. OD.
no, we
Stay
still
on
on the
top.
podcast ODing on them.
ODing on them.
Who, Arsenal?
Arsenal.
Yeah,
just
but
violent.
I said it. There's an episode where I think in the first week they lost to what is it? Brentford,
Brentford.
Liverpool, and City.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, fire Arteta. I'm like, yo, relax, bro.
Yo,
Like,
but
those are
speaking
expected
of that,
L's, though.
Y'all think Aubameyang was the cancer for that team, and was the team cancer for him? Because look at Aubameyang now, 7 goals in 8 appearances, or I think it's
Something
vice
like
versa. Something very close, but like if we really look at it, and he's been like that back heel against, I don't care what you tell me, that back heel assist today, that really shit on your man over there. Like
He could have had like 3
Oh,
or 4.
the pass that wasn't for him?
here we go, bro.
The assist he had?
The assist? That wasn't for him.
For who? Ferran? That wasn't for Ferran?
No.
So what was he
who-
trying to
who
do?
was he
It was to the other guy coming. I think it was Pedri. I swear to God, look at yo Izzy. You saw how they put my face here? Just put that back. He's like right here. He heals it, and you see that it's not. He was trying to do a give and go, and he gave it 2 passes, and it ended up in 4
The third goal.
The third goal. It was a golazo. But,
Still a proper give and go.
but
to
it
get
wasn't
them
on
there.
purpose though.
Here we go, Piquet with the breakdown.
It wasn't on purpose.
The hate.
But it's still a goal.
He's trying to do a give and go.
Okay, the question is though, right? The question is, because me and you just go on going. So the question is, has he been better for him to leave?
Yeah, for sure. Like when you leave a toxic relationship.
It is a toxic, like Kiko in the podcast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Facts. Facts. Like Bruce.
You know what I'm
Bruce
saying?
in the podcast.
It's just like, yo, like, is it meant for it?
Nah, it was.
Nah, it's
Kiko, I
Memphis.
love
It's
you,
Memphis. It's Memphis. It's
Nah, it
Memphis.
was good for them because like perfect. It was like a perfect relationship. Aubameyang was like in a toxic relationship with a team that wanted more, but they wasn't more yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like some girl that's just going to law school.
So
shit
I feel
that.
like that's what a lot of clubs need to start doing, though. The Arteta move, get out of here. If you don't want to play, leave.
That's
go
what
on the
Xavi
free.
keeps doing.
Xavi's doing the same thing, but like, United need to start taking notes.
Off Arsenal.
I think they need to. Off the dead wood. Off the dead wood. If players don't want to play, let them go. Bring somebody else. Somebody's gonna play anyways. Laka looks better by himself than he was with Aubameyang, even though I still think he's suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Laka's are right, but he's not.
It's the 3 youngsters that started bugging out of nowhere.
If they get like I've been thinking like Arsenal, what they really need is like another forward, like a striker. But there's a striker that gets too many goals. They're gonna get in the way of those 3 midfielders.
That's why I don't feel like with the Arsenal project a striker fits.
I think they just need like somebody else to just look like some selfish forward, just lay it off to everybody else.
Like a much better Laka.
Or,
like
or
a
a strong
Laka. Like,
Benz.
he's not really trying to. He is trying to score.
Nothing wrong with
but,
Laka.
But he's like more of like, yo, you give it to me, I give it back to you, and you shoot.
They need like a Firmino.
They need a Bobby.
They just
I like
play
that.
back. They play it back
Yeah.
and
And
then
let them-
feed. Because they have very strong wingers. And a perfect example is Pepe. And I think Pepe would do better on that squad if he has someone else that just would
Nah,
like
that's
here.
it. That midfield is solidified right now.
What?
Partey.
No,
Odegaard.
number 2, yeah, Odegaard, Saka, and Martinelli.
Yeah, I know.
That's
And then
it.
Smith Rowe coming
Smith
in.
Rowe,
But even the Pepe appearances lately have been much better than the appearances you've seen before.
I still think
they're all
Pepe's
playing
out
better.
the
They
door,
all
though.
are playing better.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
whole squad.
So now you got to start playing. You got to hold them accountable because everybody's rating them. I get it, but let's be honest. They're the only team that's in the top 4 that has played nothing but only one competition.
Weak. Yeah.
They
That's
play
true.
once a week, right? So everyone's giving them credit. That's why they had a healthy squad. But every team that plays in the top 4, top 5, to be honest, is you're looking
They
at
stuttering.
what West Ham was in Europa League. We just got knocked out from Champions League, so I guess it's hopefully we get to focus on the Prem now. You got Chelsea still going for champions. Obviously, the top 2 are still going for champions. So they're the only team really that just had one simple thing to focus on, which is like, yo, we need to finish top 4. So I don't want to give them their flowers too early, but
They
like
taking
you
advantage.
said, they started off the season absolute shite. Everybody was sitting here, Arteta out. I thought he was getting sacked. So big up the boards for backing him. You know, but like,
you know what I noticed when they started this project? Who they had? Remember they used to have like people like Kolasinac, Mustafi, some Bellerin, and they got rid of them. And what they did that y'all didn't do, they got rid of them and filled them in with the right people. So they filled in Tomiyasu for Bellerin, Gabriel for whoever, Ben White for Mustafi. Y'all did it with you got rid of the right people. So you got rid of the Marcos Rojos, you got rid of the Darmians, you got rid of other names I can't think of, but what you replace them with was not the right. Wasn't good enough.
But technically
Wasn't good
speaking, so
enough.
people are calling out the Marcos Rose. Those weren't players for the team. I feel like, if anything, I wish I'd rather have Marcos Rose over Maguire right now. Because the man played with heart.
But that's what I mean. You didn't replace. If you replace them, yeah, but you didn't replace them with the right people.
Exactly.
Arsenal replaced the Deadwood with the right players. They
Darmian
replaced
wasn't a bad as a right back either.
Odegaard for Ozil is a good replacement. Odegaard is a baller, and I didn't really rate him like that. I'm not gonna hold you.
He stepped
And then
his game.
they got the dude that plays in the middle with Partey.
Xhaka, and people didn't rate him. Now
I still don't think Xhaka's.
I don't. Yeah, but he's.
I really think Elneny's better.
No bias.
No bias. No bias. G talk. If y'all could disagree, feel free to disagree.
They do different jobs, and then it's more link up play.
And I'm not a
big.
big.
And Shaka, but you don't need that much. That's it. You have like these 4 or 5 kids that are running. Need somebody to solidify, and
But and then he sits back well too.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
And he spreads the ball well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't an Elneny fan till the last African Cup. So to me, it's just I really personally like Elneny better. No bias.
He got a part to play. He's just not gonna be a starter.
I think he's 29 years old. Just coming
he should leave. He should move on.
He definitely should.
To where? I mean,
maybe Milan.
Go to Turkey or something like. Go play for
Milan
Galatasaray.
Play instead of Kessie. Kessie's
or something like that.
That's a good shooter, Phil.
That's a good play.
But that's why y'all need to follow the Arsenal blueprint. You're probably gonna have to do it again though. You're gonna have to get rid of a lot.
That's why I kind of like Ralph Rangnick in his position. I feel like he knows what's up. You know what I mean? And he's calling the men them that are not really showing up. And he's really he's sitting out players for other players to get opportunity. Like if he's gonna ball for me, I'm gonna put Elanga to start. I'm gonna put you don't want to play Bissaka, you want to be sus, Deluxe, get in there. You know what I mean? Tell us play. Like these guys never got burned on the Ole. The only thing I'm questioning is why Maguire is still your center back if he's right now. Granted, we all know Maguire could ball. A lot of people really come at him. But to me, it's like, why Maguire's your center back if he's still shaky? You know what I'm saying? Why does he have the captain, man? Take pressure off, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to come. But the project is, let's be honest, it's really just something you just got to.
Because we talk about, we talk a lot about United, but I feel like it should be clear by now what United needs to do to get back to the top. And I want to ask you.
A lot of fans, usually I'm going to ask you, if the men that are making millions at the board don't know, then I really don't have an answer to that.
Sad. But what would you replace first? Would you?
You don't see the comments right now online? It's social media FC, bro.
Yo.
The comments on the Manchester United page is OD. People are ODing on them. Now we're just a joke. It's literally just us fans talking mad shit. Social media. Stop. They posting goals from Marcos Rojo in the past. Like, bro, we just got out of Champions. You just really got violated at Champions League. Granted, we was the better team than Atletico, but Atletico followed protocol.
They do.
You had soldiers. Like everything Simone said to do, it was like, yo, we doing it. It felt like he had robots, bro. Literally, it felt like, yo, left. They're moving like he was playing chess and he's just moving the team. Like, no, drop back. No, you stay back. No, you go forward. You stay here. And they're just so in sync with the man on the touchline. That's why I truly believe, maybe I'm crazy, I feel like they could knock out Man City.
They could.
They really could.
But
it's just because they're just so in sync. And the problem is, City, when they come against in sync teams,
low block and all that shit,
they just can't. Like, look, when Tottenham played them that game, they were just so in sync and they stick to the system that was working the whole game to win the game. Crystal Palace, granted the grass, but still, when they play pool, it's just sometimes it's just like the problem with pool is just two teams high pressing, so you're gonna get entertaining football. Yeah. And I feel like that's where United went wrong. We try to high press. We try to play toe-to-toe with City in the first minutes. Obviously, that just backfired. Yeah, we got the goal first right away, but if we don't keep up, then that's it. You're done. And you have no creativity. I don't think Bruno played that game, right?
The last one?
Against City, yeah. I don't think Bruno. No, Ronaldo ain't played.
No, Bruno played striker.
Yeah, Ronaldo ain't played. There you go. So then you trying to go to toe-to-toe. So that's why I feel like, speaking of the Champions League draw, I feel like Atleti has a better chance
of getting through.
Maybe though I sound like
the hard thing about playing against Atleti is you have two opponents. You have Atleti who's standing in front of you, and then you have the clock. In your city, that every minute that passes by, that goal gets smaller and smaller.
And that for them,
I never seen that concept till yeah.
And then, oh my God,
don't let Atleti score first.
Every minute that passes by, if it gets a halftime and they're 0-0 in the second game, bro, that's a fact. Bro, all 11 men are gonna be under the goal.
That's a fact. And then they get
I seen that against United. All 11 men were behind the ball. But it's just so hard. It's so crazy how they keep it in sync, though.
And as a fan, you know, like,
and then they keep it pretty. The 5-4 lines, they move like this.
Literally, it's like you know when they make the waves in the stadium. That's how they play.
It's synchronized.
They're just so in sync, bro. It's crazy.
That's all training, though.
Like, and it's.
But why do you think that never took Simeone to another top club? You think he wanted to stay, or
He
nobody
stayed.
else wanted him?
No, of course
Nah,
I
he
think.
stayed. I think no. Man,
You
you
think
wanted
people-
him for a while before they
He
got
was
Jose.
flirting with him, but he never wanted to leave.
You think he would have made it at another team besides Atleti, though?
Nah, you know what it is? Atleti is when you play at a top club, when you coach a top team, there's a standard of football you're supposed to play. You're supposed to play nice on the eyes, or a lot of goals, or
Mhm.
fast paced, heavy metal stuff.
Entertaining type shit.
Entertaining. He don't go. He goes to what team and provides one entertaining for them.
I'll be real with you though, bro. I think he could go to any other team and make them successful.
If they
But-
listen, they have to play his way.
They have to play,
and
and
then
I think he is.
If Man U was to play that way, 11 men behind the ball. Oh my
nah,
god,
Boo.
the Bulls would be crazy.
They did throw the man. They did. Throw
I see
some shit
Chelsea's
at
the
him.
only probably team that would
Probably
that
would
the fan
deal with
base
it.
would deal with it.
Yeah.
But
As long as it's winning.
Yeah.
As long as it's winning.
Because I don't see Liverpool going
going
to
from
that
club
style.
to
Imagine City with
City
Simeone.
with
Woo.
that mindset. No way.
it's just because he made Atleti something.
Now Atleti was always something.
No,
he,
but
took- he
like,
definitely took him.
Now it was a perfect storm because that squad that he had too, and Atleti, the first team he had, was fire, bro.
yeah, but he just
Fire.
really put Atleti on the map.
He had Godin. Who else he had in the back? Miranda in the back.
And Felipe Luis.
He had,
Young
Prime
Tebow.
Felipe
Griezmann.
Melo too.
Prime Griezmann.
Well, yeah, that was the best
Griezmann.
version of Griezmann. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like young Griezmann.
Young
Yeah,
Tebow, young
yeah.
Courtois.
Young Courtois. Who else was up top of Griezmann?
He had,
He had
who
Koke.
in
He
the
had
middle?
Koke. He had Koke. He had Raul Garcia.
He had soldiers.
He had
Diego
soldiers.
Costa.
Diego Costa. He
Diego
had.
Costa.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Prime Diego Costa.
He made
it
some
was a perfect
careers.
storm. It was a perfect storm.
Yeah, that's a fact.
that team that made the final. That was the team.
That team
Which
that made
one?
the
Which
final.
one?
Against Yanni.
The
Those
first
two.
one, La Decima.
La Decima.
That was a tough team.
Yeah, that was a better. They were the better team.
They
than
were
the
the
one
be- they- yeah,
than
they-
we did in 2 years after that.
Yeah.
Because they had you along.
They had y'all.
That's crazy. Yo, imagine him till this day, like going back to that moment, like he won in his.
What
head,
would
I
it?
won.
What happened? the corner kick.
The
Ramos,
corner kick.
93rd
Ramos.
minute.
Yo, that's the difference between history, son.
No, but that shows you can't sleep at night. If I was him, I would not sleep at night.
Cool.
If I was
Simeone.
Simeone, I would not sleep at night.
Nah, the
Bro-
worst one. Nah, the worst one is maybe that one because it was in the final, last second to win it. But that Ronaldo shit gotta haunt him, bro.
Oh yeah, the
five?
Juve.
Yeah, he's like because what everybody was saying. He's like 2-0 Madrid, go home. Cristiano, go home, go to sleep, go to
Remember?
sleep. And then they
Juve.
screamed at him something. He's like, I have 5 final. I have 1-5. You have 0.
Then he went and scored a hat trick.
And then he went and scored a hat trick the next day. Like, come on, bro. That's some savage shit. That's when Cristiano goes like this.
That's OD.
That's serious because that's some personal shit. Like Ronaldo did that to you, not Real.
No, because he did it to him first.
Yeah, Simeone did this in first. That's why it's worse because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did it first,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
man came back and
It really
on you.
Yo, Ronaldo had
He
moments,
sunned them.
bro. Yeah.
Cristiano sunned a lot of coaches.
He saw Messi.
Remember when he sunned Mourinho?
A few times.
He sunned them.
a few times.
When-
It was when Mourinho left Real to go to Chelsea. For some reason, Mourinho used to talk so much, like hype Cristiano so much. Moment he left Real, he started talking bad about Cristiano. Cristiano was like, I bet say less. They played him in the summer league. Cristiano was like went off on him.
Scored
like,
a free kick. Or something.
scored man goals. He's like, yeah, whatever. I know this is just summer.
It was the
league.
season right after you left.
Yeah, it
When
was
you
right
left.
after.
Men's, bro. Men's. Yo, Ronaldo's different gravy, though. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out.
Honestly, yeah. To me, it's just like UEFA Champions League draw.
who
the
you got?
champion-
Who you got for
who-
semis? Who you got for semis?
We beating yes. We beating Chelsea.
I honestly,
Who you think?
I think Chelsea beats Madrid.
Why?
Uh,
Now, it's a valid
uh,
reason, but why? What do you see?
a more systematic team than what you guys have. That's
But they're
what the-
injured.
n-
They're all injured. They're all
yeah,
injured.
that's what I gotta give. Tuchel's the type of coach.
Slow.
I really feel like
Alonso.
Marcos Alonso. Alonso.
Tuchel, I gotta give it to him. He's the type of coach. I feel like he really studies his opponents. He's the only coach that, like, if you're about to study,
Just tell me one defender that's gonna stop Vinny, like pace wise.
Reece James.
Reece
can stop him.
James
Reece
can
James
stop
can
him.
stop him.
He's not playing.
He's not. He's gonna be fit.
He's gonna be
He's gonna be
fit.
fit.
No, he's not.
He's gonna be
He's gonna be
fit.
fit. As because
That's gonna. I'm gonna love that matchup though. That matchup because Vinny can beat him, but I think that matchup, them two young talent, that's gonna be a fire.
Rudiger's
matchup.
gonna lock up Ben's heavy.
It's 3 of them, mind you. It's not Benz versus one center. It's 3 of them gonna lock in on him.
All right, let them three
Lock
lock him
in
on
on
him.
Because
him.
you're gonna have what? He's probably
Thiago
gonna,
Silva.
yeah. I was about, he's probably gonna play a back three.
Yeah.
With Reece James as your wing back. Well, he probably might play what? Christensen.
I think Aspi's gonna be the one left out.
Yeah. So he's gonna be playing.
Reese, Christensen, Silva.
And then who's gonna play wing backs? He's gonna put your right back. Well, your right wing.
It's
back.
gonna be Reese and probably Alonso.
And then your back three is who?
Silva, Christensen,
And
Rudiger.
Rudiger.
That's solid.
But that one, that's what it is because
What is it, Christensen?
Christensen.
Nah. Aspi plays. He
You
always
think
plays
so?
no matter what. He always plays.
Against Spanish
No,
players.
no, regardless, he always plays, bro. He's
Some
a
way he
starter.
finds a way to put him in.
It'll probably be Thiago, Rudiger, and Silva.
And
I mean, and Aspi.
And Aspi.
Men's is high,
Christensen
bro.
get left out.
Too much peas for the brother.
Too much speed.
Too much food.
Too much.
Yeah, nah.
But they do have a threat though. Obviously, Benzema.
No, of course,
them
no.
two, they're
Real
threat.
Madrid has. I just think it's a more because I gotta give Tuchel like in big games he shows up.
Who's
No.
the other draw? Who's the other game? It's
City, Atletico.
Who?
We spoke about
Who
that
you,
already.
but who you think coming out?
City, bro.
You think they gonna win? I think I might have to agree with you.
And if in 100
80
in
minutes.
80 minutes, Man City can score 2 goals, it's a wrap.
They're fine. It's hard to disagree, but
If
I
they
just feel
score
like-
just 2 goals.
I feel like Simone knows Pep.
I think Felix might turn up though.
That's what I'm
I think
saying,
John
yeah.
Felix because you see.
If Atletico gets 1 in the first game,
That's
I
what I'm
think-
saying.
Oh my
I
God.
low key might stick with my instincts of.
I think I'm
I
gonna say.
hope you bought the double Metro card because that's a long bus ride.
That is.
They're gonna park that bus in the
That's a
back and
fact.
not move that.
That's a
Who
fact.
else is Bayern and who
Liverpool, Bayern,
Bayern,
Villarreal.
Benfica. Oh no,
Villarreal.
Villarreal.
in the improvement Benfica?
That's easy. That's easy on both of them.
Yo, don't sleep on Villa, bro. My son Dan Juma.
They just
Shout out my
lost
boy
to-
Arnaud Dan Juma,
They
boy.
just lost today, 1-0 to Caldes, who's in last place.
But they turn up Champions League though. Juve, they bopped them.
They didn't really bop. They didn't
Last-
bop Juve. They
Yeah,
didn't
bop
bop
'em,
Juve.
but-
They didn't bop them,
They
but
turned up for 10 minutes. If
Yeah.
y'all think about the Madrid shit, say, oh, they only turned up for 13 minutes. Well,
Nah,
Villarreal only
I don't
turned
know
up
how
for 10.
Juve ain't finished that game, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
and 2 penalties for Villarreal.
No, but
too.
how didn't they finish it though?
Hit the post.
a couple
I
times.
had money on them
The 70,000 shots, bro.
at the parlay.
That's
I
another
parlayed
project.
Chelsea and
Yo,
Juventus.
but, we talk what their project is sus
Who?
too. Juve.
yeah, but they didn't spend this year, so you can't.
They got
come
hit
at-
by
Me.
COVID the hardest.
Hit
So.
80 mil for
Yeah, Italy got OD'd, so you can't. They
yeah,
but
80 mil on
he's
him.
doing job, so you can't.
He
be
did
mad.
his thing, but remember they signed Ramsey, Rabiot, mad
Them men
people.
did they thing,
what's
though.
the dude?
They-
Arthur and all them.
They were all on the free.
Sus.
They were all on
Yeah,
the
they
free.
on, but they all did their thing.
Rabiot's still doing some
Ramsey
bigs.
went to a final of a Champions League.
And he's where he's now, Rangers.
But it don't matter. He's old. He's washed. What do you want him to do?
He went to a final Champions League. Where?
Remember with this because he went. That was when the whole transfer happened. When all of a sudden every Juve just started picking up man them on the free.
They trying to do a Barca, but Barca doing it better. Barca
No,
did the free.
they did it well
transfer
with
better.
Mandzukic. They did it well, bro. They did it well. They have Vidal.
Nah, but that was back. I'm talking about once those guys left. Once Mandzukic and them left, like after 2017 when they got Ronaldo, what was it? 2018 they got Ronaldo. That season they signed a few other people, and since then they lost to Lyon in the Champions League.
Because at
It's
one
been-
point they
it's
had
not
one of the
working.
best
They had-
projects.
They signed Sarri. Remember they had Sarri.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Didn't
I'm
work.
sorry. I
Sorry.
feel like after maybe Musari was the beginning of it.
That project.
When Allegri
yeah.
left the first time.
It did. Then it went off the rails.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But to me, Benfica,
But then Chiesa was a good signing for them.
Chiesa was a great
Chiesa
signing.
was a good signing.
Locatelli was alright too.
Locatelli a good signing, but something still.
But he did
Not
made a
clicking.
valid point. They really got hit with COVID.
With
OD.
COVID.
Yo, what y'all think about Benfica though, bro? I mean, to
I don't know
knock
too
out
much about them.
What about them?
because Ajax is actually a squad. So to
I got
knock out
schooled
Ajax,
about Ajax information on the podcast.
What they say? What they say?
Ajax.
They rate
They
them.
but they do mad. They did mad bad business, and that hindered their club crazy.
Recently?
Like within the last 15 years.
Mm.
It's like the broadcasting rights they share among everybody else in the league, and they're the only team that pulls in views. And then they
They
have
still have to share that money.
yeah,
with
they
the
have
rest
to
of the team.
share mad stuff, man.
but then the league will be dead.
Exactly.
So you got to take that L.
That's why I told the guys your guys are like a poor man's Dortmund. Like Ajax and Dortmund are the same
Yeah.
club, just one is a lot better at doing what they do. And he's like, yeah, but Dortmund got $120 million from UEFA. Meanwhile, we got $15 million.
That's trash.
Yeah, but Ajax.
That's trash. And mind you, but they made a lot of money in that one summer with
when they sold all
Delay,
of them.
all those guys. Even now they got
That's
some
the point
talent
that's the point that I brought up to him. I was like, yeah, but they're all stinking up the joint. There's not one of them that's.
that's hitting.
I think Frankie was the best project, best player out of them, but the only one that's kind of playing well right now is Ziyech.
Yeah, but now they got some talent. They got Anthony. They got
But they had that talent before.
Gravenberch. He's a good player.
Bayern, supposedly.
But
Like the biggest, what the biggest purchase Ajax ever did?
It's Ronaldo,
Haller,
right?
no?
Holler for like 32 million.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
like
insane.
as in purchase. Yeah, I thought
He
like a
hit.
player.
He hit. But he's not.
Haller's-
He's
You're not
even
gonna
that
get
good.
much back for him.
Because if you look at Benfica, that kid, Darwin Nunes.
yeah, I heard
He's
the
nice.
name.
He's
bro.
nice.
He's nice.
Where you
bro.
from?
Nice.
He's nice. I don't know.
He's
where
I think he's
South American?
No, I think he's Portuguese.
He's in solid number 9, bro.
He's nice.
Mhm.
He's really nice. Benfica got a team, bro. That's another.
There's
Those
always
cl-
young Benfica,
what I'm
Sporting
saying.
Lisbon,
Ajax.
Porto, always got Ajax.
those
always
teams
got,
I
good
like
players.
because you can't sleep on the upper
What
coming.
about I know it's kind of random, but Nkunku? He's
Kuku, yeah, from Leipzig.
he's also a small club like that.
There's
but
another kid in
he's a
some
gem.
other English kid too
He's a
that
gem.
plays for PSV. Dukaki, whatever, something like that.
Oh, Madwiki.
Madwiki.
Yeah,
That
he's
kid's
good player.
nice, bro. There's a lot of nice talent coming, bro.
Yeah.
These little feeder cubs are really.
I saw somebody say maybe it was AJ. I don't know if it was. I think it was AJ. He was saying that that the young generation is so, and the only people that are repping soccer that are the best soccer players right now are the young or the super old. That in between gap, they're all trash. Because
I think he said that on the Rashford.
They
post.
disappointed us.
Maybe.
Did he say that?
Maybe.
They disappointed us. Because
Yeah,
like Pogba, Hazard, that whole 90s generation.
Yeah, our
They flopped.
generation.
Our
we all
generation flopped.
We flopped.
And
And then everybody
Isco-
above us is killing it.
Mhm.
Like the Messi, the Suarez, the Ronaldo.
the
The
youngins,
youngins,
the
anything
youngins.
younger, yeah.
And then because
That's
Neymar was supposed
crazy.
to lead
It's
that.
a fact.
How old is KDB?
30. He's in his 30. But he's in. I would put him in that same generation with Hazard. He's the only one shining the light.
Shining. But
'Cause-
like that's it.
Yeah,
Him
but
and Harry
he
Kane.
had a moment too
Him
where he
and
was.
Kane.
Him and Kane.
Him and Kane. Because
Yeah,
Neymar ain't doing
Kane.
nothing.
Isco fell off.
Isco fell off. James fell off.
James fell off.
Where the Salah saying?
Ozil fell off.
But see, Salah wasn't in that generation.
But
of
how old
super
is Salah?
talents.
Salah is 29.
No, he's
28.
30.
Nah, Salah's not 30.
He's
About to
30.
be. About to be.
About to be 30.
About to be.
Nah,
29.
he's in the old age. Anybody younger than 30?
He's 29.
All right. Anybody younger than that besides Mo?
Yo, bro.
Mo
That's how you
Salah.
know Footy Fanatics is outside. bro.
Nah, but you're right. The older ones is doing it, and then the
The young
folding
ones, The
generation.
Pedris, the Gabbies,
they killing
I
it.
don't even know. Just brain fart.
But listen, Mendem.
The Foldens, the Saka. The
All I'm going to
Mays-
say
oh.
is the next upcoming weeks, I'm going to interrupt y'all. The next upcoming weeks is life or death to
For who?
myself. Because on Friday, the 25th of March, Egypt plays Senegal for the World Cup qualifiers. And we back to the AFCON talk, bro. The African Cup qualifiers, bro. Not that the World Cup qualifiers cap version. Colombia got big games coming,
Nah,
bro.
We struggling too, bro. We struggling.
How many
too.
games
We're
y'all
not
got?
struggling. We
No,
just
we're
we
out.
the B team.
If the World Cup would start today, we'd be out.
Damn.
But we're the fifth place gets a playoff play in. Like they had to play.
Yeah,
Asian
but
games.
Peru's fighting for that. Uruguay's
Exactly.
fighting for
We're
that.
all fighting for that, and the teams that the possible combination, it could be Peru, Colombia, Uruguay.
Yeah, but you guys have easier matchups coming up.
I
than
know, and
Peru.
Uruguay and next week is Uruguay versus Peru. So one of them got.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's it.
Peru has harder because after
I
that
think
they
it's
have.
Peru. It's Peru that has the hardest.
How many
schedule.
total games left? Like two or three?
I think 3 or 4.
I thought it was 2 or maybe.
It could be
3.
2. It could be
Maybe
2.
Max
because-
3.
Because
Max
we
3,
got
yeah,
2.
max 3.
We got 2 games. It's just the home and away, and then that's it.
That's it. That you guys do it so dumb.
That's tough. That's harsh on y'all.
FIFA, yo, the AFCON should really
They need
like.
to change
That's
that.
what I try to say.
Yeah, they should really change that
It's
method.
just never meant
Doesn't
for.
make any sense.
It's never meant. This is how AFCON works.
For
The
the-
best 2 teams in Africa to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Because they play each
Like
other.
if you look at every African Cup final, the 2 teams that always were in the final together never made it to the World Cup. So the best, always the side because they're putting them against each other somehow. So at the end of the day, all right, there has to be one best African.
That's how
team,
you get a
and that's the
Tunisia
team.
in there. Like the last one. You get a Tunisia. You don't get a Ghana. And you like who was in the last one? Was Egypt.
Tunisia, no, Egypt,
I think
Tunisia,
Algeria, no?
Senegal, and Morocco.
Yeah, and
And
Morocco.
someone else.
That's it. That's
no,
it.
I think it's 5 teams that make it.
Okay, that's all I can. Because
You
that's
guys got
right.
5 spots for the World Cup.
Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe
Or
it's
the-
4.
Maybe
playoff
4,
you lost,
and then
the
fair
Africans you
4, and
lost.
then the 5th one is a playoff spot.
and
Oh
they
no,
had
we don't
lost
get
it.
playoff spots.
It's only 4. That's
I thought
crazy.
he maybe it's 4.
That's
So just
crazy.
4, yeah, no way you guys.
How
have
you don't
5.
have?
Oh
Ivory
no, Nigeria, man.
and Nigeria.
There you go, 5. So it's
Nigeria.
5. Yeah, I'm bugging.
But how-
Nigeria.
You guys gotta have a playoff spot because no way that you have more.
No,
than
we don't have a
spots.
playoff spot. You have 10 teams, right? And it's 5 teams versus 5 teams, home
And
and
the 5
away,
go.
and then the 5 go.
That's
That's what I
funny.
don't like about it though.
Colombia's
Because a
South
perfect
America's
example
similar.
is Algeria made it to the next round and they lost by a team like Burkina Faso, bro. They've been really trying so hard, been balling in the past 10 years. They've been really putting the work. But they literally were winning that group till the last day. Algeria had a miracle and they won and they literally got finished
Knocked out.
second in the group. That because they take the first team out of each group
Yeah,
to the top 10.
Mm.
So
and then the next 10 fight each other.
yeah, so then you get
Oh,
5.
that's not that bad.
But it's still annoying. But like a poor team like Burkina Faso doesn't make it because they lost by a point. But if they have the same way South America does it, I feel like it's just
Just put all them. In
Same
the
thing on the
group.
CONCACAF. Just
CONCACAF
put them
is
all.
low key. Is low key. No, it's
Same
every
way, the
round.
same way.
No,
Same
because
way
every
as like,
round
yeah.
you lose teams though.
Yeah, until the final.
And into that final like group of 8.
Yeah, with y'all, it's the same
It's
10.
the same 10
Yeah.
just
Well,
home
'cause
and away.
there's so many countries in the CONCACAF that you gotta Trinidad and like U.S.
All those
Virgin,
all
all
those
those islands and
virgins.
stuff, like all those virgins, all them virgins. You gotta put.
I
them
don't
in.
know, man, but I think you listen, man. It's,
All them virgins.
we going to Qatar. Y'all heard
Yo,
it
if
here
you go to
first.
Qatar, Colombia's going to Qatar.
We all going except Jamaica.
Yo, he's been out.
Salvador's out too.
Since Salvador's been out.
We back to the
Bitcoin
reference-
FC.
Reference to the question. Kiko,
What can they do?
to be relevant.
Kiko just looked like, huh? A lot.
But listen, man, Footy Fanatics FC live from NYC. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see y'all next week.